Hi everybody, it's Caitlin. I know I haven't been on here for so long, and I'm sorry I'm filming on this again. Um, I'm not using my good camera, and I'm in a transition. I haven't been on for so long because I moved, and if you remember in my past few videos, I mentioned that I'm engaged, so I've been planning my wedding, and I haven't had any time to do pretty much anything else. So that's what I've been doing. Um, so yeah, but I really, once I'm settled, because right now I'm staying temporarily at my parents' house and we're in a transition until after we get married. Until I really get settled, I'm gonna definitely do YouTube videos after that because I feel like I'll have, I won't be doing school, I won't be doing wedding planning. So yeah, that's my goal. And I know I've said that for so long, but I just haven't really, to be honest, really had time to do it. So I'm just going to, this video, I'm going to show you guys some products that I've collected over the time that I've made my last video. And I'm going to tell you the ones that I really like and the ones that I just don't like or I'm just kind of like not sure about or something like stuff like that. So also I have a cold, so I might sound a little bit weird and stuffed up, so I apologize. Um, anyway, so I'm getting married in this October next month, and so a lot of these things I got also to practice my wedding makeup because I'm doing it myself. And so, yeah, I'll tell you how those worked out and stuff. So first I'll start with the things I do like, and I'll start with kind of like skincare products. So the first thing that I've been using for a while is this face wash called Panoxyl, and it is 10% benzoyl peroxide, which is really good for people with acne. If you're really sensitive to this, benzoyl peroxide, 10% is super high, but I have never come across something with this percentage. The highest I ever found was 5%, which I used to use all the time, which I think was like a clean and clear face wash. Um, and for me, I don't really have a super bad sensitivity to it or anything. It usually makes people really, really, really dry. And it does make me a little bit dry, but I just exfoliate and it's fine for me. So I've been using this, and if you remember in my videos from like years ago, I had like a really bad acne kind of problem for a while, and I was using benzoyl peroxide, but a very like 5%, and also in combination with medication and something else. And now I just use this and the little cream that I got from the dermatologist, and I don't even use that every day. So this has really kept my skin really, really good, and so I love this. And you can get this at Target. I'm not sure where else they sell it, but that's where I got it, and you can see I'm almost done and I need to get more. This is the first bottle I've had, and anyway, I just really like it. I think for being 10%, it doesn't dry me out as much as I thought. So that's good. And I really want to have perfect skin on my wedding, fingers crossed. So that's why I've been using this. I use it 2 times a day. Um, yeah, so it's really great. If you have acne, you should try this out. And yeah, this is my first thing I love. The second is this Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Cleansing Micellar Water. I don't know how to pronounce it. But this stuff's really great just for, like if you have a lot of makeup on and you're not sure if you got all of it off with like your face wipes and cleanser. I just rub this on with like a little cotton pad just to make sure I got everything off. And it's so nice. It just feels like water and it cleanses your skin really well. And I also use this like I've done some people's makeup and I like to use this before just to clean their face like um, just from oils or whatever, even if they don't have makeup on. But yeah, I just really love this stuff, and I got this also at Target, but I know you can get this like a lot of places. So yeah, it's really nice. Um, the next two things I got for my wedding And I like both of them, but I'm not really sure how I want to use both of them yet. The first one is Smashbox Photo Ready, oh, I keep saying that, Photo Finish Primer. And I really like this, it's just a really basic primer. I feel like it works fine. It's not like, I don't know, like, I feel like the one I got from e.l.f. Cosmetics is almost exactly the same. So I like it. But I also got Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And I know this is a setting spray that you put on after your makeup, but I actually like putting this on before my makeup, which, like, as a primer, and then more after. And I feel like the makeup goes on really well on top of this, and it, like, sticks to it really well. So, and I've seen people do that. Um, So I'm not really sure how I'm going to use these two together, or if I should just use one or the other, and it's, anyway, if you have any suggestions, you can leave them below. Um, but I like both of them. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to use both of them. Anyways, they're both good. Moving on. I just got this, and well, I'll explain. It's the Laura Mercier setting powder, and this one's the translucent one, and it's loose. Um, I know there's like this thing that people do with the baking with their translucent powder and like under their eyes and stuff, and I feel like I haven't done that enough to make it like look, I don't know. I've been practicing like in flash photography and stuff with my makeup, and I feel like sometimes the setting powder, when you do that, you can see it if you don't really like get it all off, if that makes sense. But anyway, it's really good if you just do like a nice light layer everywhere. But I feel like I'm not really practiced at doing that baking thing yet, so I can't really tell if I like it for that or not. But it is a nice um, setting powder that's like a translucent one. Um, yeah, so I just got this like a few days ago, so I don't really know. I'm not sure about it completely yet, but I will let you know. Yeah. The next thing is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. Of course, everybody has this. We all know it's good. So I've had this kind of for a while now. As you can see, it looks kind of gross. But I really love it because for me, I'm really pale, and I was never able to find like a good contour color. And I don't really like doing overly contoured makeup because I just feel like it's so mask-like. So I really only use like this one in the middle because it's like the lightest one. And I just use it, right here. And a little bit all over. And I really like this yellow for under my eyes because for me it doesn't look like really, like when people use it on them, it looks really bright. For me, it's almost just like an under eye setting powder because I'm already kind of yellow and pale like this color, so it's almost just blends in to my skin. But I really like using these two. I've been using them quite a bit. So yeah, this is of course a favorite. Another thing that is a favorite is this Stila Watercolor Blush. And this is called Aqua Glow Watercolor Blush. These are amazing. This color is Water Poppy. It's so pretty. It's like, now that summer's kind of over, I still love it, but it's very summery. And pretty much it's just very liquidy, and you just pat it on or kind of blend with a little stippling brush. And it's just so pretty because it's kind of like a cream, but it stains more than a cream. Like, it doesn't rub off. It's just very, like, stays. And they're just really beautiful colors. And I use watercolors in my artwork, so I was just, thought it was cute, and I really love the color. So another favorite, if you are looking for kind of a stain that's a blush, but not really a cream, these are really very, very nice. Another palette that I got, I'm not sure if I showed this palette ever, but I got the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I really, really like this palette because I didn't have, I still have this little plastic thing on it to keep it safe. I never had very many good brown shades, I feel like, so these are really great for me because they're kind of lighter browns, and since I'm pale, you know, I need like more browns that are more, you know, transitional shades for me for pale skin. And I feel like this is a really good palette for that. And plus, I just love all the other colors. I really love this for a highlight too. It's amazing. So yeah, and I love that it smells like chocolate. So who doesn't, right? So this is a really great palette to have. Um, and what else do I like? Oh yeah, I love this foundation. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I might, you know, okay, I'm going to tell you in a little bit a foundation that I bought for my wedding, and I'm not sure about it, and I actually might use this because it looks perfect on my skin. So anyway, I just really love this foundation, and if you look at other people's reviews, you'll probably see, you know, a lot of people like it. It's a very good foundation. So that's another one of my favorites. And then last favorite is, well, it's not really like a favorite, but it's something I like, and I'm wearing them right now, and it's these MAC eyelashes. I don't know if you can see very well, but they're very dramatic. They are the MAC 48 lashes, and I also got these for my wedding, and now I'm like, I'm not wearing these on my wedding. They're so dramatic. Like, I just don't want to wear these. If you see, they're very, very long. So I'm probably going to do more longer individual lashes because I just feel they look more natural, and plus I have pretty long lashes already, so I feel like these are kind of just more for fun. You know, I don't want to look back at my pictures in the future and be like, wow, those false eyelashes were crazy. So anyway, these are more just kind of fun lashes to put on. So yeah, those are all my favorite things. Now these three things I'm going to show you I'm kind of unsure about. And yeah, so number one is this Cover FX BB Gel Mattifying Anti-Blemish Treatment. Very long title. And I just don't know about it. Like, I feel like because I use this face wash, my skin does tend to get a little bit more dry. So if I don't exfoliate perfectly and get every little dry patch imaginable off of my face, this clings to it like crazy. And it's really weird because it's mattifying. And then like 10 minutes later, or, you know, a few hours into the day, it looks like super oily on my skin. So I have no idea what's going on, but it's just really, really matte and chalky and then super oily later. So I'm not really into this, to be honest. I kind of just put this on when I have like no time to do anything, and I kind of just rub it on a little bit of it if my skin looks okay that day. But I always end up hating it because then when you look up close in the mirror, it just looks awful. So I really do not recommend this, and I'm kind of annoyed because it's like, I think it was like 40 something dollars, and I just don't think it's worth it. I haven't tried any other of their products, so I don't know if it's just, you know, maybe this one just doesn't work for my skin. I'm sure because a lot of people like their stuff. But anyways, not into this. The next thing is the Makeup Forever HD, Ultra HD, the new one. I've never tried the original, so I can't compare, but I was surprised that I'm not impressed by this. Like, I feel that this is way better, and that should just not be, and I don't know why it looks not good on my skin. Also, it just, like this, just a few hours later, I'm super oily, and I have no idea why. Even when I powder, when I put the setting spray, when I put primer, nothing seems to make this foundation look good on my skin. except today I'm wearing it and it actually looks good, and I tried something different. I used this really dense brush. This is a Bare Minerals brush that I got for their powder foundation to put on more, heavy. But I used this with this, and it actually kind of worked, which is really weird, and I'm going to try it again. And I put the setting spray, and I feel like it works better with this as a primer rather than this, and I don't know why, but I just feel like this foundation is really hard to work with, and it's not worth it for me. I don't know, and I'm not sure if I'm going to wear this on my wedding or not, because it's kind of giving me a difficult time, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think if you've used it. My color is Y225, which used to be 117, I think, in the old ones. Anyway, yeah, the color is good. There's no problem with that. It's just a very, I don't know, and I just don't think it works with my skin for some reason. I have no idea why. Anyways, on to the last product that I'm not sure about, and actually I really do not like, and I'm also wearing it, and it's another Makeup Forever product, and it's this lip Aqua Rouge waterproof lip color, and I got this also for my wedding. And in the store in Sephora, I swatched it, and it was a way different color. It's so weird how that happens, but I got this, and I was thinking it was going to be more of a kind of nudish pink in the store. It looked like that, and then when I got home, it's just like so pink, like baby bubblegum pink, which I did not want. And it doesn't look that pink because I have it on top of a browner lip liner, but I don't like this because it's scented and it's so strong, and it smells like old lady perfume that it's like, if you were going to wear this and eat, it's so gross because that's all you smell, and you can't like taste the food you're eating because you're like, why does this, all you can smell and taste is this gross taste and smell. Also, I don't feel like it's waterproof. Like, it kind of feels sticky. It doesn't feel like a lot of these new liquid lipsticks where they go on and they're just matte and you don't feel them at all. This one's really sticky, and I just do not like it. And I don't know why it has a lip gloss, because when you put the lip gloss on top of it, it looks horrible and it moves the product around. So there's like all these streaks, and it's just the weirdest lip thing I've ever used in my life. So yeah, just really not into this. I used a tiny amount over this lip liner, and it's like kind of okay, but it's so distracting, the smell. I hate it. Like, I cannot wait to take this off. So yeah, those are all my products. If you have any other questions about them or recommendations on how I use some of the ones I was unsure about, let me know below. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be kind of able to update you guys on some things, but I'm probably not going to be able to until definitely after the wedding. So yeah, it was really good to, just be on YouTube for a little bit more. And hopefully I will see you guys later. I'll probably be married by then. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me, I post a ton on Instagram, so I'll put my link of my Instagram below. And yeah, so hopefully I'll see you guys on Instagram, and see you later. Bye.